Here are 5 things to know on this Wednesday morning. A man from Lewiston is scheduled to be arraigned on a murder charge in Androscoggin County Court this afternoon. Mark Sinclair was charged with murdering John Paquin from Massachusetts this week. Police responded to reports of a shooting on Howe Street on Sunday afternoon. They found Paquin there. He died from a gunshot wound later at the hospital. Sinclair already had several warrants out for his arrest. He's being held without bail.
Former workers at an Augusta Chipotle are calling attention to what they're calling union busting by the company. Last month, workers announced their intention to unionize. The store then closed about a month ago for training, and then yesterday, company leaders announced they're going to be closing that store permanently. Company leaders say they were struggling to hire and keep staff at that location. Workers told us they plan to keep on fighting for better pay and safer working conditions.
President Biden is planning to announce several executive actions to combat climate change later today. That's according to a White House official. The president is expected to announce funding that will protect communities facing extreme heat and support families facing high energy bills.
This is day 1 of 2 days of arguments on Central Maine Power's transmission line project. The Board of Environmental Protection will hear final arguments about the project today and tomorrow. The board proposed an order back in May that would let the project's permit stand. There is no new evidence that's allowed to be submitted. The rules of the board and Maine state law do not allow that. The board will now determine whether to move forward with a hearing or decide the merits of those appeals.
And some groups across Maine are working to get a bill expanding paid family leave on next year's ballot. The proposal would allow Mainers to take up to 12 weeks of paid leave at one time, or 16 weeks a year total. Employees could use the time for a child's birth, medical recovery, or taking care of a family member. If approved, the program would start in 2026, and you can read more about this story in the Bangor Daily News this morning. All right, one more check of the weather, Mike.
It's going to be hot and humid for the next few days, straight into the weekend, actually. But the big story certainly is going to be tomorrow as a cold front rolls through. I'm expecting some strong thunderstorms to fire up tomorrow afternoon. Torrential rains, strong wind gusts, hail, maybe even a brief tornado, all on the table for tomorrow. And Friday's still going to be hot, just a little less humid. We don't really get relief from this hot, humid pattern until next week when we move another front through on Monday. So it's the dog days of summer. It's what we expect.
It is.
Stay hydrated and enjoy.
It's too bad that rain is coming in the form of downpours, because it makes it hard to sink into the ground where we really need it, right?
Correct.
Oh well, can't complain too much. That's a pretty sweet forecast overall. Have a great day, everyone.